Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're gonna explore, but first we're gonna do some certifications. We've got Lorenz and Ignat and Lysithia, and that's it. All ready to do that, and I just realized I didn't buy any seals for them, so let me do that real quick. 3 of those. Okay. So with Lorenz, I think I am going to go ahead and make him a monk just so that he can use his magical, his spells. It's not going to stop him from using a lance, so all it costs him is some dex. So I figure, you know, why not? I may still have him go Cavalier after this. We'll see. Haven't really decided yet.
Was there any doubt?
No, actually there wasn't. You had a 100% chance to pass. Alright, and then Ignat's... We have kind of a similar question, although he only has 65% chance on reason. He also hasn't gotten his 3-star reason thing, so actually there's really no reason to make him a monk. The question is to whether to make him a Myrmidon or a fighter, and that's basically a question of whether we want to emphasize strength or speed. I tend to think speed is preferable, so let's go with Myrmidon.
I can't believe I did it!
It is pretty surprising. And by pretty surprising, I mean you were guaranteed to pass. Okay, so now we've got Scythia, who is definitely becoming a monk.
Perfect comprehension.
Alright. And there we are. So now everybody except Marianne has a beginner class. Marianne, well, she'll get there eventually. Alright, off to explore. Oh, hey, Sothis.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
Until what? I'm sure she'll like this.
You must try harder from now on.
Think of it. Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Why indeed? I feel like you may have already said that, but...
Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
Sure.
I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
So, something I realized recently is that I'm pretty sure there are no female students who wear pants. They all wear skirts. So sexist.
I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
Thank you.
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
Yeah, this game it's like really wants you to say things that aren't true.
Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds. Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Just lie to everyone, it's fine. No one will know.
Say, I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of
Creme de la
hers.
creme.
I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely
Oh, right.
Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
Forgot that this is like the one map in the game that has Fog of War. So random.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty.
Excuse
If you
me?
don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
How dare you? Clothes are immaculate.
What? I desired fresh air. I have a favor to ask.
Yay, Battalion Guildmaster.
Thank you.
At the Battalion Guild, you can meet battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Seros. We're allowed to hire those folks too, so be sure to visit the guild later to check it out. Naturally, battalions will lose endurance as they fight. You can replenish battalion endurance by visiting the Battalion Guild in the market.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Are they? I don't know about that.
Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone. Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
No problem.
Right. To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Setith's little sister.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
That's ridiculous,
I have a
Mercedes.
favor to ask of you.
Professor, are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Seros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
Sure.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
Sure, whatever you say, Lorenz.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
Catherine has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
Doesn't matter.
Right.
You can learn something.
We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
Best be on your guard.
Let's see. After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne. Rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
I'm sure it'll be fine, Dimitri. Don't worry about it. Dice box. I'd like to borrow a book from the library, but there are so many to choose from that I can't decide. Do you have any recommendations? Oh.
Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, we got more. I try to hold back when swinging a weapon, but sometimes I misjudge my own strength. I've broken so many weapons this way. Is there anything I can do to remedy this? I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best, but before I know it, everything's messy again.
What's going to happen to Lonato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
Ah, Professor. It would seem that a minor lord in Fargus is raising an army. This poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Fargus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
Does she know something?
Maybe. Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
Past here is the holy mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Seros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all corners of Fodlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
Is someone there? What do you want?
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving.
I actually do.
No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
This flower is one that is eating insects.
Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Alright. That's actually pretty useful. We can immediately do some faith training.
I still have much to learn.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago. Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
Got it.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Oh yeah, totally. And I definitely would never and have never done anything to undermine that.
Hey.
Not even once.
Hey, thanks for your help.
So now that we did that, we can give people lost items. And I have collected a couple of those, so I'm not going to bother to show that stuff on screen. We kind of did that the last time, but good to know they have the option. Alright, so I've unlocked a support with Lorenz, which I'm about to do now.
Professor. Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture?
No.
While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
Get a haircut. Better haircut.
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
Wow.
Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
Wow.
Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Huh. Oh, there's... Oh my god.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous.
Oh, right.
No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Man, I don't think even Sylvain is that clueless. Alright, we're ready to start spending our activity points. I mean, obviously I already spent one with Manuela doing the instruction there, but that's fine. So we'll start with Choir Festival and just keep going with Lysithea and Marianne, since they're the ones who although, let me just double check. Yeah, there's nobody else. I think I would rather be training this.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
I can't sing very loud.
I see.
And we got another support. Alright, let's do it.
Oh, Marianne, there you are.
Lysithea? What's all this commotion? What's happening?
There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there.
Oh no, but I don't know how
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry!
I don't think I would be much help.
Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything right.
Oh. Perhaps I took it too far. Hey! Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I?
No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame.
Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all...
I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down.
Huh? Wait a second.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Alright then. The accident was probably my fault too. Yikes. Alright, next up. Cooking. Alright, so last time we cooked with Claude, let's cook with Lorenz, why not? Apparently we don't have anything that we can use to do the defense thing, so sure, luck, Why not? Yes.
I've not much experience with cooking, but I'm sure to be flawless. How hard could it be? I have a firm idea of the end result, but the process is another matter entirely. I see.
All right. And eating. I know somebody who's going to be happy about this. All right, so we should definitely do Marianne. She's the only one who needs a morale boost. Let's see if she has a support with a faculty member, perhaps. Hanneman? Okay. That works.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Really?
This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
I don't really think Perkut would be particularly like a sweets guy, or at least not admittedly so, but alright, so now we've got 6 points left. Let's see how many people we've got to teach us stuff. 2 here, 1 there, 2 there. We could do those 5. Oh, we've got Alois, so we've got 6. I doubt I'm gonna want to get instruction from all of them though.
If you do see anyone.
Whoa, he can teach a lot of things. Holy crap. Let's do... Now let's do authority. And Hanneman...
I'm sorry. That just now.
Can do reason. Seems good.
I still have much to learn.
As a member of the...
Alright, Rhea... We'll have Rhea teach us faith, I guess.
The castle, it was by...
Sure, I'll have Gerald teach authority. Can you get supports with Gerald?
The glory of progress.
I think you can. We've unlocked a support with Hanneman.
Think of it. Here to train?
Right, that does it for faculty training, because don't want to do rolling or axes or heavy armor with Alois. I mean, I guess we could do armor to get to the speed thing, but I think I'd rather just eat another meal. So, incidentally, getting Byleth to see authority means you can use the absolutely broken Supreme Armored Company that is Edelgard's old battalion, which gives 7 physical attack, 6 magic attack, 6 protection, 5 resilience, 10 charm, and 2 charges of a 5x2 gambit with 15 might. Absolutely disgusting. So for this, I'm gonna eat with Leonie, because that's the one character I don't have Byleth's sea level support unlocked for in my house. Except it looks like it doesn't get the bonus. So, never mind. Alright, we're doing Ignatz and Flame, because why not?
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
And we unlocked a support between Ignatz and Flame. Let's go.
Flame, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
No need for concern. I'm quite all right.
Are you sure you're all right? Were you injured?
No, nothing of the sort. I just got a bit dizzy, standing up so quickly.
We should go to the infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Come now. I appreciate the concern, but I am quite all right. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See? Ignatz.
What the hell?
Are you... there?
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Mm-hmm. I understand now.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much. I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just... Just what? What is it?
I'm just... fascinated. By you.
Fascinated? By me?
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue. If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
I'm sorry, so sorry. I don't know what came over me, saying something like that.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Seth would do if he found out.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
Well, she has some kind of relationship to Saint Sethlene, so that's not super surprising. Alright, so we're done with points. The next thing we're going to have is instructions, which I don't want to do this episode, so I'm going to stop here and then do those next episode, assuming that I do them on screen at all, which we might do one or two more and then figure we've got all the voice lines seen and we can proceed with that. Anyway, either way, done for now, so until next time.